Hi, Andre.
Hello, Georgie.
Thanks for your help, Andre.
You're welcome. Hey, you.
Well, no, I guess not.
Then show a little consideration.
Okay. Sorry. I didn't like the idea of carrying 30 yards of hose around me. The hose ran from some sort of utility room all the way to the lawn.
My hose has stopped.
Yeah?
See, my hose never stops.
Well, I'm sorry to hear it. It's always sad when an old tradition comes to an end.
Did you have anything to do with it? See, you.
Well, I'm shocked. I'm mortified. How could you think such a thing?
Very easily, senor. Very easily. I'm going to find out why my hose has stopped. And that means going into the house. You are not, absolutely not, to go in the house. If you do go in the house, I will set the dogs on you. Hey, you on the stairs.
Oops. I know this doesn't look good, but
Look, senor, all I want is a quiet life. A life without mad, house-breaking foreigners in it. Understand?
Look, I just wanted to, use the bathroom.
Leave now, please.
Okay, I'm going. I love suits of armor. The armor was about my size. I had a mental vision of putting it on and clanking off to see the Countess, with the gardener hanging hopelessly on the outside trying to stop me. Apart from being stupid and unworkable, it was a great plan. I love...
Hey, you,
Who, me?
come here. This is the second time I've caught you skulking around in here. If I find you in here once more, I'll call the police.
There's no reason to drag the police into this.
I do not want to hear your...
Okay. I didn't like the idea of the pressure sleeve had done a good job. A big chandelier, studded with plain white candles. Probably pretty impressive when all lit up. And it must keep the moth population down. I hid behind the armor and waited for developments.
Hey, you! I know you are there, American. All right, you dogs, I'm coming.
Madre Dios, who are you?
My name's George Stobart. I'm sorry to burst in like this.
You must leave at once. You're not wanted here.
Please, if you'd just listen a minute.
Very well. State your business, Senor Stobart.
There's been a series of murders, part of some conspiracy. Anyway, the trail led me here.
Here? There is nothing for the outside world here.
Over 600 years ago there was.
What do you mean?
This whole thing ties in somehow with the Knights Templar.
The Knights Templar are dust.
They had a secret that was so important, they went to a lot of trouble to hide it.
I do not see what this has to do with my family.
Your family had a strong connection with the Templars, right? I believe that they've planted some clues here.
Why should I believe a complete stranger who barges into my home?
Just let me have a look around. If I find nothing...
You'll be spending the night at the police station. Very well. Please, sit down.
Thank you. I know your family's involved with the Templars, but I don't know how.
You should be asking how my family were involved, Senor Stobart. The Templars ceased to exist centuries ago, and as for the De Vasconcelos, the line dies with me.
I'm sorry.
Don't be.
Okay, whatever happened almost 700 years ago. So, if the Templars left any clues, they're going to be in stuff that dates back to the early 14th century.
Obviously.
So, what do you have around here that's early medieval?
Early medieval. Let me think. Well, the house is relatively modern, a scant 3 centuries old. Or, of course, the chess set.
That chess set is over 600 years old? It must be worth a fortune.
Indeed it is. Not that I would part with it, of course.
No, I wouldn't either. That's the sort of thing that gets handed down to your children. Sorry.
Its value is less than you might think. The set is not complete. One of the pieces is a modern replacement. As to the original, it was lost a long time ago.
Nobody has any idea where it is?
No. The children had it when they were taken.
Children? What children?
All in good time, Senor Stobart.
May I examine the chess set?
Certainly. But do not move any of the pieces.
Okay, thanks. Close up, the modern piece stood out like a sore thumb. There was something else odd about the set. All of the original pieces had irregular bases.
My lady, I have to warn you, there's a... You! Why, I feed you to the dogs.
Lopez, what have I told you about feeding intruder to the dogs?
But, my lady...
Never without my permission. Senor Stobart, if I find that you're wasting my time, you will be fed to the dogs. Now, I want to show you something interesting. Follow me. Lopez, unlock the door, por favor. This is the only remaining structure on the estate contemporary with the Templars.
Nice. What is it, a summer house?
A mausoleum, Senor Stobart.
Oh,
Come with me.
Hey, senor.
yeah?
I do not know what you have told my lady to be shown these favors, but I do not trust you.
You've got nothing to worry about. Aren't you coming in?
No, the dead do not interest me.
Wow, this is old.
It was constructed in the 13th century as the final resting place for the De Vasconcelos Templars.
It's well maintained.
These are my ancestors, and they deserve respect. I come here at least once a week to say a prayer for them.
Mind if I have a look around?
By all means.
In front of the shrine was a lectern with a Bible on it. In front of the shrine, a big statuette of the Virgin Mary kept an eye on the place. It was a rod with a cone and a hook on the end. I guessed it was for snuffing out the big candle in the chandelier. On removing the Bible, I found a pattern on the lectern top. Hey, it's a checkerboard! The lectern top had... It was a rod. I guessed it was... Now what? There was nothing to snuff. Feeling like an idiot, I put it down again. The mausoleum contained for 5 of the Knights Templar, man-size in marble. May I ask you something?
You may ask.
Is the Virgin Mary really the right person to be sharing a mausoleum with 5 knights?
You are showing your ignorance, Senor Stobart. The Templars were dedicated to the Virgin Mary.
Who exactly are these people?
My ancestors. These 5 men were all members of the Templars.
5 ancestors in the order. You must be very proud.
Not 5. 6.
Where's the 6th knight?
He was lost to us.
You lost an ancestor?
It is a family matter. It can have no relevance.
Well, it's connected with the curse of the De Vasconcelos, isn't it?
Yes, it is. I hope you will honor my desire not to talk about it.
Okay, well, I'll leave it for now. You certainly know your history.
What's your opinion of the Templars, Senor Stobart?
The Templars? Well, they seem no worse than a lot of the knightly orders.
You are mistaken. Compared to the simpering politicians of the Hospitallers or the brutish Teutonics, the Knights Templar were the embodiment of chivalry. The filthy, money-grabbing French king and his pet pope did a great wrong. A bane settled upon my family at the whim of that self-seeking tyrant.
It was all a long time ago.
Some things don't die. Injustice is one of them.
Hmm.
I'm busy.
Oh. There was a closed door with toilet scratched into the cheap veneer.
That door's locked, monsieur.
Yep, that was... I couldn't see any use for a collection. There was a closed door with toilet scratched. Hi again.
What is it?
Trying to get into a locked washroom. I had the strongest feeling of déjà vu. I'd like to use the washroom, but the door's locked.
Oh, that's no problem. You can have the key.
Thanks. Here's the keys. Thanks.
Merci, monsieur.
I need to use...
Again?
I have this prop.
Never mind. Here's the key.
Talk to you later.
Au revoir, monsieur.
Being in a charming... That place was kept in... At least, it had been until I vandalized. The thing felt real. I didn't want to use that. I didn't want it. A huge pile of real high-tech stuff. There was a big old... I didn't need to get near. A filthy wash... I made an impression of the big key and the cake of soap. I carefully sprinkled the plaster into the soap. Well, it had taken a while, but I had made myself a completely unconvincing plaster key, way too fragile to use in a lock. I'd have to substitute it for the real one. Trouble was, it looked like plaster and not metal. Then again, that plaster statue in Syria hadn't looked like stone until I'd been a bit artful with it. Maybe I could improve the key as well. I wasn't that interested. Trouble was... No. Hi again.
What is it?
Here's the keys.
Merci, monsieur.
Talk to you later.
Au revoir, monsieur.
I couldn't imagine what I'd achieved by turning the dial. I couldn't imagine. A thermostat was mounted over a radiator. The radiator was... No wonder it was warm in here. The doorway led to an old utility closet that had locked. There was nothing interesting in there. Hi, it's me again.
What now?
I made this key.
Australing. How clever.
Be seeing you.
Au revoir, monsieur.
Hello, Nico.
What do you want?
Some idea.
You're the man on this budget. I can't hold your hand all of the time.
I wouldn't mind if you held it at least some of.
Hey, monsieur.
Okay.
I should think so.
Hi, it's me again.
What now? A greasy tissue. Don't get it too close, or there'll be a...
Have you seen this?
Yes, he asked me a lot of questions.
I have a red.
Imagine.
I was pretty sure. Has a guy?
Was he wearing a
I doubt it.
Then how's he...
I've got a sewer.
I used to...
Oh? What happened?
I had a cigarette. A mano cover.
Be seeing you.
Au revoir, monsieur. Hey, monsieur.
Okay.
I should think... Hey, you.
There was a dumpster full. Hi again.
What is it?
It sure is hot.
I have to have the door open to allow the workmen. I turn the heat up.
You could wrap up warm.
I have my gloves if it gets cold, but why bother when it's warm anyway?
Talk to you later.
Au revoir, monsieur.
Killer!
Hi, Nico. It's me. I'm at the excavation site.
Hi, George. What's happening?
I'm at the excavation, but they won't let me in.
Damn! We need to know what's in there.
Don't worry. I've got a scheme. I'm going to need your help, though.
Okay, what do you want me to do?
I want you to keep somebody on the phone for a while.
Who?
A painter. I need to get at his pot.
Oh, okay.
Stay on the line. I'll go and get him. Hi, it's me again.
What now?
You've got a phone call.
For me? Are you certain?
It's a woman. She sounded hot.
What woman? She must be mistaken, monsieur.
Well, she asked for that hunk of a man with the nicotine fingers and his ass hanging out of his pants.
Certainly sounds like me. Stand back. It wouldn't do to keep the lady from her hunk.
The painter had...
On me, and then suddenly, nothing but abuse.
Really?
What? Abuse? Ah well, I had a cigarette.
Hi again.
What is it?
I need to use the,
Again?
I have this problem.
Never mind.
Talk to you later.
Au revoir, monsieur.
Quickly and without fuss, I swapped the fake key for the real thing. Hi again.
What is it?
Master. He was bound to detect it. Talk to you later.
Au revoir, monsieur.
That is not a good idea. The shovel used to feed...
Hey, monsieur, don't go with...
I turned the heating off. Hi again.
What is it?
I held my breath and hoped that he wouldn't notice the substitution. Here's the keys. Thanks.
Merci, monsieur.
Talk to you later.
Au revoir, monsieur.
Hi, it's me again.
What now?
Be seeing you.
Au revoir, monsieur.
Hi, Nico. It's me again.
I'd guessed.
What did you say to the painter?
I shan't repeat it, Joe.
Look, I need to get the guard. Could you call back and ask him to get the painter again?
Okay, I'll call back soon.
This looked like a good place to watch things develop.
Hey, you! It's the fun!
Yeah? Who is it?
How should I know? What am I, your social secretary?
It's not a chick, is it?
Yes, it's a woman. Are you going to answer it?
Does she have a warm, sensual voice like molten chocolate?
Yes, she has a really sexy voice. Now get a move on.
I'm not talking to her.
I can see that. You're wasting time talking to me.
No, you don't understand. I refuse to talk to her.
You refuse. You refuse. I'm wasting valuable time.
But don't make me laugh. Your time valuable? You just stand around all day.
I have a highly responsible job. Ha, don't. Me, you elephantine oaf. My job is important.
Impossible. They would have hired somebody competent in that case.
Meaning what?
Instead of which they hired a dismal rent-a-cop like you. All epaulettes and no brains.
Why, you...
This looked set to carry on for some time. It was too good an opportunity to miss. Some planks used. Now there's a familiar face. There was no doubt about it. It was the same sort of eye. No, thanks. In the middle of the floor, all swirl. And there it was, decoded by the curves of the chalice, the image of a church. I found out what the chalice was for.
You've solved the puzzle?
Yeah, there was a distorted picture at the Baphomet site. When I viewed it in the polished surface of the chalice, it changed.
What did it show?
A picture of a church with a square tower. Let's take another look. That's the lens I found on Klaus. That's the face. Let's take another. That's the tri. That's the clue. That's the clue. That's the clue. That's the gem that. I guess I'd better return the chalice to the Countess.
Hurry back, Georges.
I'd been planning to return the chalice anyway, but I hadn't expected the trail to bring me here. The Villa de Vasconcelos was as picturesque as ever. The weather was still clear, and Lopez was still watering the damn lawn. I was beginning to suspect that he was surgically attached to that hose. Hi there, Lopez. How's tricks?
Senor Stobart, how pleasant to see you. You are well.
Fine, thanks. Is the Countess in?
She is waiting for you. I will show you up.
It's okay, I know the way.
Senor Stobart, I feel I owe you an apology.
No, you don't.
I was impolite on our first meeting.
Look, Lopez, just forget about it. I came on like a snake oil merchant. I wouldn't have trusted me in your shoes.
You do not understand. Finding the chalice has given my lady a new lease of life. It's a marvel. She smiles, she laughs. The tradesmen are saying that she is on Prozac.
Senor Stobart, oh, what a pleasure. Please, sit down.
Hi, Countess. The pleasure's all mine. I brought back your chalice.
Why? You've had it cleaned.
Yeah, I met an obliging priest with a soft claw.
Have you resolved the Templar mystery?
No, not yet. I don't even know what it is I'm after.
There are many stories of the knights secreting great wealths away.
Whatever. All I know is I don't want the bad guys to get it.
Ah, to be young and live in a world of moral absolutes.
I discovered something amazing with that chalice. In Paris, I found a church where they recognized the coat of arms. I found the tomb of Don Carlos de Vasconcelos.
You are sure? There can be no mistake?
The coat of arms on the chalice matches the one on the tomb.
Incredible. You have my most profound thanks. I must go there as soon as possible.
Yeah? Well, I'd be happy to show you the city. There's something else that I discovered carved on Don Carlos's tomb. Biblical references.
What are the references, Senor Stobart?
Psalms 32:7, Corinthians.
I am not a good enough scholar to know the Bible chapter and verse. I meant, what are the quotations?
You know, I forgot to ask the priest. I'll have a look around if that's okay.
My home is your home. I shall remain here.
I doubted the Templars had hidden anything. An old grandfather clock stood. There was a bookcase. I didn't recognize any of the titles, apart from an... It was way too warm. The fire was made up and ready. It was a large window. From the window, it didn't look like it was... From the window, including Lope, it was a large... It was just a little utility, unless you counted the window. The mirror from Lopez's utility room. Hi, Lopez.
Certainly, senor.
Catch you later.
Adios.
It was the Spanish Bible I borrowed from the... Hmm. Hello again.
Please,
Here's the Bible from the mausoleum.
very well. Let us begin. The first reference.
Psalms 32:7.
Thou art my hiding place. Thou shalt preserve me from trouble. Thou shalt compass me about with songs of deliverance. My hiding place.
Don't get your hopes up too high. This might just be leading us to where we found the chalice.
You are right, of course. The next.
Okay, John 4:11.
John 4:11. Here. The well is deep. The next. Quickly.
Okay. Corinthians 4:5.
Here it is. Will bring to light the hidden things. Any more?
Just one. Psalms again. 22:21.
Save me from the lion's mouth, for thou hast heard me from the horns of the unicorns. The last is confusing. Lions, unicorns, what's it mean?
I can't guess.
Salient points seem to be a hiding place and a deep well. In no sense is the mausoleum a well, Senor Stobart.
Is there a well in the grounds?
I do not know. I suppose that there must have been once upon a time. Lopez is the man to ask about anything pertaining to the estate.
I'll just have another look around.
Very well.
Hi, Lopez. Got a minute?
Certainly, senor. How can I help you?
You must know just about everything that there is to know about this place.
See, I have lived my whole life here in the service of the Vasconcelos.
Do you know of a well anywhere around here?
Well, si, senor. This used to be a fortified villa. How can you last a siege without water?
Great. So where is it?
How should I know? The well was covered over in the last century. It was dangerous, you see.
And you have no idea where it was?
None. It was hidden even before my grandfather's time.
Well, you must have a vague idea of where the well is.
It must have been in the old house's courtyard, so that would put it around here.
Here? Okay. Now, how do we find it?
There might be a way. Let me think about it.
Any ideas yet?
Not as yet, Senor Stobart. I shall give it more thought.
So the Countess feels that the curse is lifted.
I would not put it so strongly. Your discovery of the chalice was proof that the Templars never abandoned the de Vasconcelos. It counts for a great deal with my lady.
What's the story behind the chalice vanishing?
When the Inquisition raided, in the absence of Don Carlos, it was believed that they had taken it. Naturally, they denied the charge, as they denied taking the children. And naturally, nobody believed them.
But they were telling the truth. The chalice was hidden from them. You don't suppose they were telling the truth about the children as well, do you?
Madre de Dios! I had not thought of that. But then what happened to them?
I don't know. If the Inquisition didn't take them, then who did?
You must speak to my lady of this.
Count on it. Any ideas yet?
Not as yet.
Catch you later, Lopez.
Adios.
Hello again.
Please.
There's still the mystery of the missing chess piece.
I do not think that it will ever be discovered unless the fate of the children is revealed.
The Inquisition were suspected of taking the chalice and the kids, right? We know now they were innocent of the first crime. What if
They did not take the children either. Then what happened to them?
the Inquisition admitted to killing Don Carlos's manservant? Now, this guy had been told to protect the kids at all costs, right?
That is correct.
I think he hid them and the chalice when he got wind that the Inquisition was coming. With him dead, and Don Carlos driven mad with grief, there was nobody left who knew the secret. You know what this means, don't you?
I fear so. The children are still here somewhere. If this is so, then it is small wonder that the de Vasconcelos are cursed.
I'll have a look around if...
My home.
Hi, Lopez.
Certainly, senor.
Any ideas yet?
Not as yet, Senor Stobart. I shall give it more thought.
Any ideas?
Not as...
Catch you later, Lopez.
Adios.
I couldn't reach up there. It was too delicate. Now that it had given up its secret, hanging from the ceiling was a heap. It looked really old, and I couldn't reach up there. The mausoleum can for 5 man sizes. George Stobart. Uh, th- no, that was. I decided. No, that was a silly idea. I decided to think things through. Hmm. No, No, that was a silly idea. I decided to think things through. No, that was a hmm. 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 No way. Uh, no, that was a silly idea. I decided to think the tissue was pretty charred, but the grease paint had done most of the burning. The tissue was pretty charred, but the grease paint had done most of the burning. Uh, n- uh, th- uh, no, that was a silly. I couldn't climb up there without breaking. The candle had burnt brilliantly, but only for a couple of minutes. Some kind of special formulation, I guess. And had yielded up this. A complex shape expertly cut in stone. I figured it was some kind of key. It was a smooth, intricately carved piece. Hi, Lopez.
Certainly, sir.
Any ideas yet?
We are looking for a source of water, see?
Yes.
For generations, the Spanish country folk have had a secret way of locating water, even if it is meters beneath the ground.
Ah, you're not talking about water dousing, are you?
Eh?
You know, you get a stick and walk around until the stick twitches and dig there.
Oh, you've heard of it.
Yeah, I think most of the planet has. Okay, let's get a stick.
Uno momento. It must be a special stick, a Y of hazel.
Right. Do you have any hazel trees?
See, here. That is hazel.
Catch you later, Lopez.
Adios, Senor Toba.
I went over to find a suitable stick. I don't believe it. There wasn't a single usable Y-shaped branch on the whole damn thing. So that was what a hazel tree... Hi, Lopez.
Certainly, sir.
I can't find any usable branches on that hazel tree.
No, que lata.
How am I supposed to find the well without a divining rod?
I have no idea, senor.
Oh, never mind. Catch you later, Lopez.
Adios.
Hello again. Mind if I sit?
Please.
What do you make of...
It looks like some sort of key. Where did you get it from?
It was buried inside the great candle in the mausoleum.
Inside it. What have you done to it?
I, lit it.
But it is irreplaceable.
Listen, the candle was to be lit in case of Moorish attack, right? Well, it burnt down in no time and revealed this key thing. Maybe that was the real purpose of lighting the candle.
What are you suggesting?
That lighting the candle was the equivalent of break glass in case of emergency.
A sentiment must not stand in the way of solving this mystery. You did the right thing.
Does this mean anything?
Nothing at all.
I'll just have another look around.
Very well.
Hi, Lopez.
Certainly, sir.
Do you know what this is?
No, senor.
Yeah, I think it probably...
Where did you get it?
It was hidden inside the...
And you burnt it? I wondered what the... My lady will be furious.
No, it's cool. She realizes... I borrowed your...
No, senor.
Catch you later, Lopez.
Adios.
I went over to find a suitable stick.
Aha.
It looked a lot like a hazel tree. It was a thin, supple twig of hazel. Hi, Lopez.
Certainly, sir.
Well, I got my divining rod. Now what?
Simplicity itself, senor. Hold the wand at the upper ends of the Y. Apply a little tension with your wrists so that the slightest movement of the wand's tip is clear, and walk slowly and steadily over the area.
Sounds easy enough. We'll find this well in no time.
Senor Stobart, you've found something.
This is it. This is where we find the secret of the Templars. hidden here for hundreds of years. Lost from the sight of man until now. The mystery is revealed.
It's a tin can.
I've been walking up and down with a twig in my hands, looking for a tin can.
It had water in it. That's what the dowsing stick must have detected.
I'd have to check with an archaeologist, but I don't think the Templars left that.
In truth, Senor Stobart, the loan was laid many, many years ago. This can could date back to the Napoleonic Wars.
Get rid of it and I'll try it again. Lopez threw the can away. It seemed to fall an awfully long way. The splash at the end confirmed what we both suspected. Well, I'll be a monkey's uncle.
It has been here all the time. All those years and nobody found it.
Stood in awe for a moment, marveling at the secrets all around us.
I could have fallen down that.
The well had been lost for decades at least. The air was cool after the noon sun, but that's not what gave me goosebumps. I have a really, really bad feeling about this. I'd need tools to move all that stuff. Heavy equipment that just... Sometime in and big ones. From a distance, the lion's head had been impressive. Close up, it was frightening. Hey, one of the fangs is a separate piece. A great stone, as far as I knew, waiting in the cool. The words of the psalm kept running, "Save me from the light." I could hear the sound of a lot of stone moving, and I knew I was in danger.
Senor Toba! Senor Toba! Are you all right? Senor Toba!
From a distance, close up. Hey! I could hear the sound, and I knew.
Oh, very funny, you psychos! Senor Toba! Senor Toba! Are you all right?
It's okay, Lopez, I'm fine.
Hey, tutto mia data! You gave me a scare!
Nice try, Templars. I wished that I had Leary's flashlight. It just felt like a pitted... I'd almost been killed for... In the deep shadows, it was hard to make anything... Thinking back to how long it had taken the camp, I stayed as far from the edge as it was a long way down. The brilliant midday sun shone. I'd already risked my neck with. I wasn't about to. There, in the middle of the door, I could see some kind of socket. It looked like this wasn't quite the dead end it seemed. Now I knew what I was looking for. It only took a few moments to find it. And there it was, a warped socket, as smooth and perfect as if it had been carved only yesterday. Now I knew what I was looking for. And there... Open sesame! Another secret door. Before I left, though, there was one last thing to do. You won't be needing that replacement piece anymore, Countess. I found it with the children. You'll probably want to be alone for a while. I'll be out in the garden with Lopez.
George, welcome back.
Come in, George. It's good to see you again.
Is it?
Sure. What did you find in Spain?
Without Andre, we wouldn't have got this far, George.
Yeah, I know. The clues led to an underground chamber at the bottom of a well. The Templars had left a tapestry showing a chessboard. The white pieces were vastly outnumbered. There was a stream running across the board, and a Templar knight on a horse.
Does it mean anything to you, Andre?
No, nothing.
Maybe we should tell Andre what else you found, George.
There's a map and a Latin inscription to the west at the edge of the world.
George found that in a cave in Syria.
Yeah, where the assassin almost killed me.
Then we've got the burning of Jacques de Molay and the date, 1314.
From the window of the church in Montfaucon Square, one of the few places where nobody tried to kill me.
Then we have the image of a church that George found at the excavation. I don't recall anyone trying to kill you there either, George.
And finally we have the tapestry in Spain. Did I mention I almost got killed there?
Not yet, but I'm sure you're about to.
It was only my cat-like reflexes that saved me from certain death.
Cat-like reflexes, eh?
And while I was risking life and limb, where were you, Andre? Getting your glasses fogged up over an Etruscan vase?
That's enough, boys. Can we get back to saving the world?
Of course. My apologies.
He started it.
Well, the Latin phrase are the words of Julius Caesar. He was describing the island of Britain.
Are you sure? The map didn't look much like Britain.
How come Caesar described Britain as being at the edge of the world?
To the Romans, the Mediterranean was the center of the universe. Britain was a remote, unfriendly place, inhabited by blue-painted savages.
It hasn't changed much.
They've stopped painting themselves blue.
Except when they go to a football match.
They used an extract from a plant called woad, Isetis tinctoria. The Scots were using it until fairly recently in the wars with the English.
Fairly recently? I don't recall the Scots being at war with the English. How recently are you talking about?
I believe William Wallace's men used it in the 13th century. They might well have been using it as late as...
You can't remember, can you?
1314.
Ah, we're back onto that, are we?
Andre, what is it? What do you mean?
1314 in Scotland. The Battle of Bannockburn.
That would explain the stream on the chessboard. That's what a burn is. Right, Andre? As in Bannockburn?
Right, George. And it gets better. Tradition has it that the Scots were helped by a shock force of, well, can't you guess?
Knights Templar?
Yes, a group of outlawed Templars. They are said to have turned the tide for the Scots.
And it all ends at a church in the Isle of Britain at Bannockburn in a church.
What are we waiting for? I'll call a cab.
I can't go.
Andre, you've been loads of help, but
What George is trying to say is that you shouldn't feel guilty.
I was?
We understand you've got commitments. Oh, listen, we have to hurry. Let's go, George.
We'll see it through. Oh, and, don't worry about us.
It must be done.
Oh, I guess so. And we must be nearly there. Somewhere, out there in the dark, is Scotland. We've come a long way together to get here.
Yeah. Let's hope it was worth it.
There's something I've been meaning to say to you, Nico.
Is this the right time and place, George?
There might not be another time. I don't want to waste this chance.
You don't need to say anything. I wouldn't want to be anywhere else. But here, with you. Now.
You're exhausted. Why don't you get some sleep?
Sleep? At a time like this?
Excited, huh?
Would you like something to help you sleep, dearie? I've got some tablets in my bag.
Oh, no. Thank you.
Thanks all the same, man. Do you want to look after this ticket?
Not me. I don't want to get involved with it.
The old lady reminded me of my grand... Except, of course, that this old lady was still alive. Pardon me?
Yes, my dear.
Do you know what time we're due in Stirling?
6:15. But we're on...
Do you know Stirling well?
Yes, I do. Is that where you two...
Yeah,
It's one of the places we thought we'd stay on our...
Be sure to visit the castle.
Oh, I'm sure it's a neat place, but we are not really in...
no.
I suppose espresso bars and boogie woogie.
That's right. There's nothing...
Is there a church called St. Ninian's at Stirling?
Yes, there is. And
You do?
of course I do. You're eloping, and they say romance is...
What's the book you're reading?
Oh, it's something. A medieval detective. It's been out of print.
What's the title of the book?
The Crooked Crusader Caper. I assumed the author was a woman, but his real name is...
Professor Nigel Pegram.
That's right. Do you know him?
No, I never...
George is a great fan of these.
Have you ever seen...
An interest.
Interesting.
And that's not
Does the name...
Merlin. Oh, you said...
Do you know what this is?
Yes, I do. A young friend of mine shook my...
Yeah? Well, that's outrageous.
Perhaps. Though, then
You really think this guy looks interesting?
he looks like a driven...
Would you believe that this clown's nose led us to...
I would indeed.
No, honestly, it...
Certainly. You have an...
Yep.
So you said.
I'm so...
You shouldn't be
Have you ever seen...
a manhole lifter.
You knew that?
Of course. I never leave.
You're joking.
What use would an old lady...
Seriously?
I've had a full...
I've still got the...
So I see.
This thing has got...
Maybe I should get one.
I wonder where...
Forget about him.
Hard to believe this thing saved my...
I'll buy you a new one when we get...
I wonder if there ever was...
Didn't I tell you? Where are you going, Josh?
Do I need to spell...
Don't snap at me. If you're going to take a leak, why don't you...
Okay, I'm going to take a leak. L-E-A-K.
Tickets, please.
Oh, hi.
That's a standard full-price peak return. Don't you have a senior citizen's rail card?
I rarely travel by train. My ticket is perfect.
Well, yeah, but you could have saved a...
I do not need to indulge.
Blimey, you're a funny old bird and... Tickets, please, sir.
Here.
Off to Stirling, eh?
Yes, we are.
Well, I hope you won't be... It's a miserable place, this... Still, there's plenty of pubs, and...
Thank you.
I don't want to worry you, but there was something from...
Are you sure? You're tired.
Maybe. But I did...
Can't you sit still?
I need to go to the job.
While you're there, check out the buffet. Unthinkable ideas. I am hungry enough to eat English.
Okay. The door was locked. The door was... Oh, no. That gangster creep from the hotel, Guido. Well, he didn't scare me. Hey, Buster. This is a no-smoking car. Okay, maybe he did scare me. It got worse. I suddenly realized who the conductor had reminded me of. Eklund, Marquet's murderer. I really didn't want to shoot. I really didn't want... Guido was still looking... The door was locked. I should have known better than to leave Nico and the old lady alone. Suddenly, the sword of Baphomet took second place to finding the girl I loved.
Didn't open that window, pal.
Why not?
It's freezing out there.
Hi.
No. Come on, join us, Mum. Away, Basha. Wake up, Mum.
His breath was like the outlet from a...
Choose my mate. He's talking. Sleeping like a bobby. I'll wake him up when we get...
We passed through Newcastle half...
And I never noticed.
Did you see what happened to the young woman in the next compartment?
No, pal. I didn't have you lost.
She's disappeared. The old lady, too.
Away, man. An old lady.
Yeah.
You got... Maybe they went to the toilet, like.
I don't think so.
They never go on their own. Always in pairs, you...
No, she's been abducted. I've got to go look for her.
What's stopping you, pal?
The conductor. He's not what he seems.
You want to avoid him, like?
That's about it, yeah.
No problem.
Listen,
What's the matter?
there's a...
Relax, man. You wouldn't try no... We are veterans, like. So action at Brightling.
I don't recall the British Army being involved in a
Well, you just take it from me, pal. You're in safe hands.
What is... It smells like gas.
Right? I'll put hairs in...
And your eyeballs, too, by the looks of... Do you know what this is?
No, man.
It's a hand.
You won't come...
If I'd wanted to catch you...
Well, maybe it's his mate.
Have you ever seen...
Hi, man. He's chalky white and I claim my 10 quid, like...
No, he's an international...
Well, aye, man, but I was...
Would you like a...
No, thank...
Does the name...
Man.
Forget it. Have you ever...
Yeah.
It's not a...
Well, no.
See you later. I didn't want to wake him. To be frank, all I could see of the man's... It was a strange... The windows seemed to have been...
Given do it, pal. Don't jump.
I don't intend to... I'm going to climb on top of the...
You're kidding, no?
Just watch.
Hold on now, pal. I'll give you a hand, like. Given do it.
I don't intend... I'm going to...
You're kidding.
Just...
Hold on now.
The assassin was badly wounded, but still... Let's talk this over. I can explain everything. The extinguisher might have been useful to distract Eklund, but I couldn't reach it. I figured I'd stand a slim chance of but I couldn't leave Nico to Eklund. I'd always wanted to stop a train, and now was my chance. You saved our lives, but why?
We were always on the same side, Stobart. Different causes, but a common enemy.
The Knights Templar?
Don't call them that. The real Templars were a noble foe. These barbarians have no right to that name. These men are no better than dogs.
What are the Neo-Templars after? What is the Sword of Baphomet?
Not what you think, my friend. It is a weapon, yes, but one which our enemies will find difficult to wield. A double-edged sword. A power older than Dimolay, older than Solomon.
We'll stop them. You and me together. And Nico.
No, George. My journey ends soon at the Garden of Paradise.
You're talking in riddles. Can't you tell me straight what they're after?
The sword symbolizes a colossal energy caused by the alignment of the Earth's natural power fields.
Which are focused at St. Ninian's.
The energy endowed the Templars with the power which made them great. A power which made them charismatic to such an extent they could control the will of all around them.
How did you escape from the bull's head?
It is a long walk from the cliff of the bull to the village, Stobart. Fortunately, I know the ways of the wilderness. Also, I have a sister who keeps a garage just around the corner.
Maybe not.
May Allah guide you to our enemies.
Thanks.
One last thing.
What? What is it? He's dead. The guy was a professional killer. The last thing he deserved. I had to admit it, though. I was sorry he'd ended up.
Don't even think about it, Jean.
What? Who?
Look me straight in the eye and tell me you weren't thinking of using that axe on Eklund.
Don't be foolish, woman. I was gonna use it on you.
Don't even think of...
What? Who?
Look me...
Don't be fool. I was gonna use it on... The rear exit was... I couldn't think of a...
Don't even think...
What? Who?
Look...
Don't be fool. I was gonna use it on... The rear exit was... Underneath that heap of...
Where do you think you...
Don't worry.
And tell me...
I will.
That's not very George.
No.
You took advantage. Well, my...
When Eklund pointed that gun at me, I thought I was gonna die. I thought of all the things I'd never get to do, and kissing you was at the top of my list.
George,
Uh-huh.
George, we've got to get off the train. Eklund could recover at any time.
So what are we waiting for? I'd feel happier if we had a gun or something.
Khan gave me something.
What?
A Zen bag.
Oh, great. If we run into any killers, we can get... Didn't he have any weapons?
You don't know the half of it. This bag's full of
Wow. Why didn't you say so? Boy, we'll show him now. What's C4?
plastic, George.
We're going to shop our way to Vic...
2 kilos of plastic explosive.
No problem. We'll buy a box of matches.
It doesn't work that way.
Well, that's not much use then. What does that sign say?
Apparently, during the English Civil War, this place was used as an arm.
Yeah? What happened?
Look at the state of this place, George.
Oh, stray spark?
You got it. The tower was the only...
I hope the explosion didn't destroy...
Do you? I rather hope it did.
Nico?
Uh-huh.
The handle turned easily, and the large... Damn! Then the handle came off in my... Examining the demon, it was a clever illusion. No matter where there was a simple reason. The stone face, it was so real. I tried pushing the panel. Above the carved... For all I knew, it could have been scribed in... Nico?
Uh-huh.
What are you doing?
Committing this inscription to memory.
Can you read it?
No.
What should I do?
Throw it away next time we...
I thought I'd keep it... What's the point of...
Because it could be important. A clue to whatever we're looking... I might find some...
We don't have time to go...
No? At least I am doing something positive.
What language is that?
You're the languages student, you tell me.
It looks like ancient Norse.
Perhaps it's in code.
I don't...
Norse code.
No. Now that the handle was gone, it was easy to remove the cog and spindle. There was no place I could... I scrabbled around in the rubble and found... The pipe could have been... Nico?
Uh-huh.
Nico, I found...
George,
Above the car, for all I knew. Uh, with the clay pipe in his mouth, he looked happy, homely, like somebody's granddaddy.
What do you think you're doing, Josh?
I wondered if there was a secret mechanism in the
Maybe you should show a little...
for a mythical medieval demon.
Okay, go right ahead. Incur the demon's wrath and... Just be if I care.
I ran my fingers across the cold stone. Beneath them, the mouth formed another hole. The cog slipped neatly into the eye socket. Under one of the stones, I found a metal coin which was green with age. It was caked with soil, but what I'd found... With mounting excitement, I felt something between my fingers. It was short, hard, and black. It was a... I didn't find anything. It was an old... The pipe could have been... It was a black... no. With a rasp of metal on stone, I eased the second eye into place. I pushed the handle into the demon's mouth. The cogs all meshed. I began to turn. As soon as I saw the flickering torches, I realized the bogus Templars had beaten us to the sword. But where were they now? And why was it so quiet?
No, Josh!
What?
Leave a torch right in case you ever notice the crypt is...
So what? Don't you trust me?
It's not a question of trust.
No? You think I'm a jerk?
Don't be silly, Josh. Keep your voice down. I thought I heard something. Like... chanting. Listen, I can definitely hear chanting.
You're right. I hear it too. What do you suppose they're doing?
It wouldn't surprise me if they were holding some kind of satanic sex ritual.
So, what are we waiting for? Shh. Will you look at that? Baphomet, Labino was right. This place was ancient even to the Templars.
This whole place? This is Baphomet?
Finally, the truth. The Templars had never worshipped this graven image, no more than they'd worship a rainbow. But, like a rainbow, they regarded it as a symbol of a covenant with God, who'd revealed this place to them.
Rosso! Why, the double-dealing treacherous?
On the contrary, Inspector Rosso has been the model of obedience, an important quality in a true Templar. Now be quiet and watch if you wish to live much longer.
Brothers and sisters, we are gathered here to witness the reforging of the sword that was broken. Here before God's sentinel, Baphomet. Grand Master and Knight of Baphomet, we salute and pledge our obedience to you.
I salute you, gatekeeper of the temple. Seven centuries ago, our greatest weapon, the sword of Baphomet, was lost to us. Now we prepare to reforge it, to wield against new enemies. As the tired millennium dies, and this world looks for new leaders, we shall not fail. We shall lead the people to a new order, wherein all borders will dissolve. All will be united under the red cross of the Templars. George, we have watched your efforts to stop us with respect. But surely you realize that you have been misled by our enemies. Both of us want a better world. Fortunately, no harm has been done. We need determined, resourceful men like you. Join us, George. Join us in true brotherhood.
Yeah. True. Wait. Brothers? What about Marquet? What about Pegram and Klausner? You didn't look on them as brothers, only as failures. 3 men dead, and you don't give a damn!
George, you know that sacrifices are necessary. Every great undertaking.
Join you. I'll see you in hell first.
Oh, George. I had great hopes for you. C'est la guerre et l'on kill him.
I swear, I just wanted things to be right.
Take them. Kill them. They will not escape.
Well, well. If it isn't the great detective and his beautiful assistant, it's going to be a pleasure killing the pair of you.
George, what are we going to do?
Okay.
George! Stay away from me!
So perish all enemies of the new Templar Order.
I didn't find any. With a rasp of metal. I pushed the handle in. As soon as I saw, but where were...
Listen, I can do...
You're right. What are you supposed...
It would...
So...
Well, if it is, it's going...
George!
Come on, Nico. We're leaving.
You fool, Guido!
But master, the powder!
That's powder. He's over 300 years old.
I thought it was all over, but Nico had one last trick up her sleeve. Or in her handbag, to be exact. A handbag full of...
Maybe, but this stuff is brand new.
Oh, yeah.
You know, you'll never be able to write your story now.
I don't care. I've got what I want.
Huh?
Just tell me one thing, George. Is our life together
Always going to be this crazy?
Hello again.
What now?
Do you know anything about medieval manuscripts?
No more than you, I'll bet.
Does this gem mean anything to you?
Aha! Is it real? It must be worth a small fortune. You stole it, I suppose.
I'm not a crook. Excuse me.
Yes, sir?
I've got a toilet chain from a bar in Syria.
No kidding. A toilet chain? From Syria? You sad man.
What now, monsieur?
Check out my ID card.
Your ID card, monsieur? I don't think so.
No, it's Rosso's card.
Attempting to impersonate a policeman is a criminal offense, monsieur.
Ah, forget it. Thanks for your help, buddy. Hi, ma'am.
Hello, George. What can I do for you now?
Does the name on this card mean anything to you?
Augustin Rosso? No, dear, nothing. It conjures up the image of a Gaulois-smoking, absinthe-drinking French policeman. I'm sure the real Inspector Rosso is nowhere near so romantic.
I think you'd be surprised.